Bye. Happy New Year's to those in the future, and Happy New Year's Eve to everyone else. Welcome. One second, I forgot to open the chat on my main computer. We are not 7193, sorry, that's not quite how it works. The chat leaf keeps getting more accessories. Alright, let me say hello to everybody. Welcome Winder, Mastma, Lady J, Dogs, Asbestos, and Ludiger. And thanks for the resub, Dogs. I think I said hello to everyone. If I didn't, tell me so I can say hello to you. But indeed, 'tis the new year, almost. I didn't really make a big crazy plan for this stream because I used all of my energy on Christmas mostly. So, my plan today is kind of to just relax and talk about the cool stuff from this year. I see a lot of being people like 2023 sucked, glad it's over. But actually my year was quite good. Thanks for gifting a sub to Sapphire Rat's Lure. I say your name weird, sorry. And welcome Jusagi. Party indeed. I didn't put on a party hat though because you'd just say happy birthday to me. It would become my birthday if I put on party accessories, like it always does. Oh, it's Uncle Richthoven. Hello, welcome. It's not my birthday. Happy New Year's, Walrus. Hat. These look very silly, I approve of them. But indeed, 2023 is leaving, never to return. I won't look like this all the time, sorry. Just tonight. This year sucked. For me it was pretty nice. And today we're going to look over all the nice stuff from this year. One moment. The world is always suffering, that's not my problem personally. So, the first thing I'd like to do is go over all the fan art I've gotten this year. Behold. This one is more of a meme than an art, but it makes me happy. Chusagi made this one. Thanks for the meme, Chusagi. Put on the cat ears. Don't touch you. Then put on the cat ears. This one is also a meme, but I liked it a lot. Look. That's me in the window, in Stalker. Also on my shirt is that meme Chusagi made apparently. That one is made by an old friend of mine that pops in from time to time. Number Stalker mod. With the 3D model I could possibly put myself in there. I will consider it. But first, this is fan art from when I got my model update. Tail. Drawn by my friend Utsumi. Oh yeah, I also got my model update this year. Yeah, it was a little bit of a blend between Tail and me. There's a couple versions of it. Here's another one with blood, I like this one. I like the idea of when Tail takes over, it kind of looks like blood splatter at first. I think it's neat. I don't know if apple juice usually bubbles like that, Winder. Behold, drink. I've never had wine before. Or champagne. I am doing these in order, by the way, from the beginning of this year. Dark Cry drew this one. Behold me. Cute. Me cute. Indeed. Get jump scared by me. I'm a horror creature after all. Nope, I've never had alcohol. Thank you, Dark Cry, for the art. This is the next one. Purity drew this one because she wanted idle numbers. It's so cute. Also, this is where we decided that having my height be 71.92 inches would be funny. So now that's my height, sort of. It's so cute, thanks for drawing it, Purity. I think Dogs drew this one. It's from 6 months ago, so my memory is bad. But I'm pretty sure Dogs drew this one. Happy New Year, Umbrant. Everyone. Umbrant Dog Tuber confirmed. Thanks for the cute art, Dogs, very nice. I'm putting all of these on the fridge. The invisible fridge. Wow, this one is huge, it's lagging the program to death. I am not actually sure who drew this one, let me check. This one might have been a commission. Let me go look. Looks like someone drew it on their stream by viewer request. So, thank you, kind viewer, for requesting someone draw me, and thank you, kind artist, for doing so. Welcome, rats. Happy New Year. The tale works in mysterious ways, it can come from many places. I like this one, I like the sassy pose. The person who drew this one is Momonga Altosk, who I don't know personally. Welcome Janapan. Slightly angled numbers. Next. This one. Don't look at the thighs. This one was drawn by Gail. I think. I don't remember very well, it was a while ago. But thank you for the art, very cute. Why aren't all of these on the art tag? A lot of them were submitted in Discord. Or someone just sent them to me. Not everyone uses Twitter, so it's fine. Yeah, there's an art tag on Twitter, it's 7192art, I think. If you post art there, I will likely immediately retweet it. I'm not sure if this one was drawn in 2023, but I received it in 2023, so it's here. I believe this is a Purity Numbers outfit swap drawn during a stream of Purities. I am not sure who drew it though, but it's very cute. So it goes on the fridge. You hadn't seen it? See it now. Behold, Purity. You can tell this one is me because of the emoji. Official Purity costume when outfits are expensive. Also, it would be weird to walk up to Purity and be like, hey, can I borrow your clothes? The ball. Behold, the ball. I keep telling you to behold. Sorry. Oh yeah, that emote dogs posted. Also made this year. I don't have it in my files though. We're twins but not related by blood, so it's weird. I mean, Brent, what if someone who looked just like you showed up and was like, "Can I borrow your pants, please?" You would think a doppelganger has come to steal your identity. It would be a funny prank. The next art. This one was commissioned for the VTuber Summit. So I believe I have Ren to thank for commissioning it. Let me see if I can find the artist too. Yukrikiko27 is the artist's name. I think they commissioned it on artists and clients. I like this one, it's cute. It also exists because I was put in a video game. Can you believe that, chat? Your cat right here, a video game star. I think that's amazing, to be honest. Let me see if I can get this one working. Nope, video files do not work. Let me do something CRZY. Crazy. Who did I banish to the Shadow Realm? Brent. I banished him to the Shadow Realm with my terrible gacha suffering. I have to go to another screen to show you this one, hold on. Behold. The first animation I've ever received, I think. Jusagi made this one. Happy New Year, Utsumi. I hope the future is going well. But yeah, thanks so much for this nice animation, Jusagi. The second animation I received was also by Jusagi. It was the slightly floating banana emote that you can use in this stream. Brent, we don't talk about the Garf card. But yeah, thanks for animating me, Jusagi, very much appreciate it. I can't put it on the fridge because the world just isn't ready for moving pictures yet, sorry. We need to buy a smart fridge for that. But Yajusagi is an animator, I recommend him. I am now shilling him, get shilled. Marketing, 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 get shilled, get shill. Sorry, that was strange. Also, Uncle Rick Chauvin, thanks for the follow, I missed that earlier. And thanks for the Prime sub as well, welcome. I beat you to the punch, I am so strong. Happy New Year, Shadow Moon, and welcome. We're looking over all the nice fan art I've received this year. The next one. This one is by Umbrant. This is me playing Black Souls. We're 1.5 hours away from a new year for me. How is the new year, Shadow? Has the world ended in 2024? And indeed, I went to Alice. Funny story about this though. I went and streamed Black Souls 2 on Twitch, and I didn't need a thumbnail, but then suddenly decided to also stream it on YouTube. So I needed to make a thumbnail, but I was going insane, so I forgot about this picture, so I used a different Umbrant art as a placeholder. And near the end I went back and used this image and replaced all the thumbnails. So now all of the Black Souls thumbnails are elite and gamer. With game appropriate art. Happy New Year, Gale, welcome. Why do you curse me with the Garfield edit? This one does not go on the fridge, but it is here. But yeah, Umbrant, thank you for the Alice art, very appreciated. The next art. This one is drawn by Utsumi. Very cute and smug me. I like me. Thanks for drawing me. Very nice. There's also a tail version, which is also cute. Behold, 2. Emote version. There's already a smug emote though. Gotta get the shade and moon. You will kill all artists if they have to draw 4 times the art. I don't know if I should use this one since someone didn't give it to me. Instead I found it. But it's New Year's, I don't know, here it is. I saw this posted somewhere and immediately added it to my art hoard. So I don't know the artist. It's cute, so it goes on the fridge. If you drew this out there, somewhere, thank you for drawing me. Sorry for putting it on stream without your permission. The next one. Another umbrant art. This one he drew after the NPC version of me in VTuber Summit kept robbing him of gacha cards. It has the appropriate energy for the situation. Possibly the smuggest image of me that exists. There's also variants for the other numbers as well. Why? Well, you got the cards eventually. Therefore, I was kind. He made 4 versions. Crazy. That's a lot of smug. Indeed, moon. That's also the moon in the emote we have here on Twitch. The one and only moon emote, at this current moment. Moon would be the last smug you'd think. Moon basically won a long time ago. Moon has the most reason to be smug. Oh yeah, it's beyond tier 1, isn't it? Thanks for subscribing at tier 2 dogs. Oh no. He fell for Smug Moon's tricks. Once I get another batch of emotes, I'll probably move some of them around a little bit. Umbrant's computer is broken though, pray for him. The next art. This one was quite recent. This was when was this again? I can't remember what I was doing that led to this, but it was a party. Oh yeah, 2000 sub celebration, how could I forget? It's not my birthday. Indeed, this is another lovely purity art. I really like this. It's very cute, I appreciate it. Also look at thisy. I appreciate that purity often includes tail in the art and gives them a little tail personality. Though I guess that's me, not tail, you know what I mean. Merry Christmas, Utsumi. Dogs, thanks for subbing at tier 3, you are insane, thank you. What's the tier 3 emote again? Do we even have a tier 3 emote? I don't remember. I'll fill those slots eventually. Welcome non-PC. And this is the most recent art. Drawn by dogs. Just like the other day, I think. This may be the last fan art of 2023. Weird Rugrats head proportions, it's just my massive brain. It goes on the fridge. This is all the art that I received in 2023, I think. If you made me art in 2023 and you don't see it up here, give it to me right now, hand it over, I will lock it in the vault. But yeah, thanks for all the nice art this year. I am very happy to receive this stuff, it makes me happy. Yes, it makes it fridge horror. You wake up in the middle of the night, starving, as you do. You hunger for the shredded cheese. You make your way into the kitchen, groggy, sightless, your body moving on memory and instinct. You open your refrigerator, momentarily blinded by the light of the machine. You are so very hungry, but alas, you don't see it. Your fridge, it is empty. Something has eaten your food. Cue horror screech. The end. Fridge horror. I ate your food. Anyways, that was a weird story, sorry. But yeah, thanks for all the art, I really appreciate it. Now, it is time for the next segment. I am going to show you all the games and stuff I played this year. Well, not exactly. The unknown, oh god. Hold on. I will disappear for a moment. This one is so finicky. It hates to work sometimes. Also, it makes all of the art look scary too. The electricity won't work. I hate this program sometimes. Simply work. File. Well, it kind of worked. There we go. Thanks for gifting a sub to Nijuau Dogs. It's me, the one that has no name. Except when I do have a name, but don't worry about that. Low tier numbers. You should take care of yourself now. You should hydrate now. It's not my birthday, but hello. You should play Fortnite now. I just played Fortnite. I got a victory royale where I killed like 9 people. Chusagi was there, so was Manami, and you know. Thanks for gaming with me. I don't know how I am going to show you the things I was going to show how you like this though. So basically, I was going to show you all the thumbnails I made this year and talk about the streams I did. This is from when I got a new model. It looks kind of cool like this actually. Well, Lady J redeemed the shade, so I will now leave you. It's okay, Chusagi, no worries. The unknown comes and the unknown goes. Such is life. But yeah, look, I got a new model in early February. Well, new rigging mostly, it's the one I am using now. I am very happy with it, rigged by Lua Lucky. Or Lucky Lua, I'm not sure actually. I don't know her that well, but I think she did a great job on the model. I follow her on Twitter, sometimes she posts about Jerma, it's funny. Purity made Aleki alts. Do you think him made of money? Outfits are cheaper for the 3D model, so maybe for that, I don't know. I still have to get the 3D model set up for streaming stuff. My camera setup is really janky, so it's funny. Donation goal? Maybe. Though really, if I were to make a donation goal, I'd probably make one for a Valve index and some trackers, so I could really do some crazy 3D stuff. I don't know, don't worry about it for now. $71.92 is a lot of money for a cat. If I had that much money, I'd have $71.92. Fact. But indeed, I am very happy with this rigging. I think it's expressive and smug. The old one wasn't terrible, but this one is a clear upgrade. You can't remember the old one? Hold on. Behold, the old one. It's very jarring to go back to this one, honestly. It's very good at leaning though, look. The mouth is way different though. Why do I have beer on my head? That's left over from the last time I streamed with, I guess. It's no bad, especially for the price I paid. My hand appears to be stuck over there. I think I accidentally locked it there. So I guess there's just a disembodied hand floating around with apple juice. Don't worry about it. Just some New Year haunting. Listen, I didn't abandon that model. It's just I evolved. My human mannerisms and imitations evolved, and I became stronger. But yeah, very satisfied with the current model and have no intention on changing it anytime soon. Looks like the next game I played, or at least the next thumbnail I made, was Republic Commando. Pretty fun game. I think it would be really cool if they made a new one or even a remake. Happy New Year, Jusagi. Have a nice sleep. I had some trouble streaming it though. It did not enjoy being in borderless window, and also the licensed Star Wars music was terrifying. But really cool little squad game. I liked this one. Apparently I played Noida this year. This must have been the Noida stream where I let chat do things. This is a nice looking thumbnail though, look at it. Yeah, Noida has Twitch integration so chat can vote to like, drop a nuke on you, or simply provide healing ghosts. It was a good time, we should do that again sometime. Noida is a really neat game. There aren't many like it out there. Indeed, I do be peeking. This was an experimental thumbnail. Where I moved a lot of my own stuff off the screen, and simply used like, the game's title screen or ad art and put my face on it. I think it stands out decently well for the most part. In the small size you can tell what it is. That's good, I think. The leaked SW Battlefront 3. I have not heard about it honestly. Have to be careful about leak stuff though. Sometimes companies like to erase those things and they hit YouTubers too sometimes. Happy New Year, those in CST, the Centrals. The next one. It was actually my birthday, in February. Like, for real, my birthday. Day where you are legally allowed to say happy birthday. . You aren't supposed to say it now though. I don't remember what we did though. Was it Half-Life 2 Coop? I never asked for all of these birthdays, dogs. I will persecute you. Seok, I'm going to shake you. Shook. But yeah, Half-Life 2 Coop was a really good time. We might do it again, but I'd like to code a ton of things for it. I always want to make it like extra special, and then I give myself too much work and then I die. Friendly NPC killing monster. Some people were even killing the rats. Though I think the rat one was later in the year. For the anniversary. The next game I played was apparently Severed Steel. This was a cool game with slow motion and shooting and gun arm. That's like over a month from now. Umbran, I'm still trapped in 2023. I can't think about that yet. But yeah, I think I did a good job on this thumbnail. Good work, me. Really fun game though if you like shooters. It might be on sale, I recommend it. Well, it was in February, so that's a while ago. Oh. Oi. I am not going to be 40, stop that. Stop rapidly aging me. I streamed Warcraft 3 at some point. I don't remember what I did though. Maybe custom maps? Not 60, stop killing me with old age. I love Warcraft 3. I wish they'd release it on Steam. They put Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 on Steam. Put Warcraft 3 on there too. Microsoft. Basically, I want to do a collab where I play the campaign with someone else. I am not that young, Umbran. But yeah, Coop campaign Warcraft 3, I want to do that collab sometime. The broken refurbished version is notably less broken than it was at launch, at least. You just have to turn off the awful new graphics and it's mostly fine now. Not even new Blizzard could completely ruin Warcraft 3, despite their best efforts. Can I be a 43-year-old office lady with tired eyes and a permanent scowl? I can't be that old, sorry. However, the 3D model does just always detect me as frowning. When I messed around with it last night, I looked pissed. I don't know how to fix that in the 3D program yet. Office lady numbers. Hold on. This was not drawn this year, but it's close, right? CO numbers drawn by Purity in 2022. I really like that she gave Tail a tie. CO too rich. True, I don't have that much money, but it's cute. I just stole these clothes from a CO. I also ate their food, don't worry. I am not replacing Bobby, sorry. I'm not sure if Blizzard is fixable anymore. Very cute. This is the next thumbnail. I had Guppy play a respite. This was the first one off, respite. Where I grab a tuber and make them play a little solo session. Who that? Guppy. Otherwise known as Earl Guppy. Guppy, real. Very nice collection of fish. I think this session went well and it seemed like Guppy had fun, so I'd say it was a success. The Lady J one is later in the year. Apparently I played Iron Lone. I think what happened was my computer was dying or something, so I swapped from something else to Iron Lung. This game got hyped up on me a lot, like people praised it a lot. But actually it was kind of like a Kuso game. It was not very good, sorry to say. All hype and no substance. The gameplay loop was more annoying than scary, and the scares weren't very scary either, to be honest. It's an interesting concept, and for its price, it's probably fine. People hyped it up way too much though. Iron Lung was made by the Dusk dev. Didn't know that. He did a much better job with Dusk for sure. Iron Lung is honestly like barely a video game. Probably more fun to watch than play. Then after that I replayed Darkwood, it looks like. Some of these may not be in order, since it's the last thumbnail. Darkwood is a neat game, but it kind of falters at the end. It kind of forgets what it means to be a survival horror game sometimes. Basically, a big part of survival horror games is managing resources and equipment. But dying doesn't matter 90% of the time, and then 10% of times where it does matter, they don't let you bring your items. Basically, it's a little frustrating sometimes. Fear like, oh no, the player is strong, they might not get scared, take all their items. So basically, in their attempt to make the game scarier, they kind of just annoyed me instead. So, not a bad game, but a bit flawed, and it possibly not paced all too well. The last chapter really gives you the sense of God, I wish this game were over already. But a notable horror game that does some unique things for sure. Yeah, it's a hard balance to strike with horror, you see. A lot of horror devs have been convinced, whether true or false, that a powerless player is a player that is more easily scared. However, when a lot of the fun of the game at play comes from my tools, equipment, or ability to do things, taking that away from me, personally, makes me enjoy a game less. Thanks for the Prime sub, Chank. Happy New Year, and welcome. Mostly Darkwood's problem is that the melee combat was mostly just really annoying and they force it upon you a lot. If the melee combat were more fun, it wouldn't have had as many problems. Yeah, I like options. Letting the player make decisions is a good part of gaming. Decisions good. Thinking good. Darkwood does let you do a lot of stuff, but sometimes it's just like not be scripted. I think if they made a second game, and learned from the first one, they would be able to make something really good. Yeah, immersive sims are fun. They usually give you lots of options and tools. The absolute worst game I've played. That's a hard question. I am not actually sure. Northern Journey was the worst game I've played from the point of view of my sanity. It hurt me. Honestly, Project Eden would have been good if it didn't crash and desync like constantly. Like sure it was super scuffed, but if it were a functional game I'd really actually like that game I think. I don't think Overwatch is the worst game I've played actually. I don't really end up playing games I hate all that often, so it's hard to say. Because you know, I can usually tell if I'll like a game or not. Am I thinking? Fallout 4 was pretty bad, at least with the expectations I came into it with. As a game itself, it's not that bad, but as an RPG it's a really bad RPG. Hard to say it's the worst game I've ever played though. The Darkness 2. I remember really not liking it. I didn't play that on stream though. I played that like a decade ago. I was mad because the true ending was just kind of like, okay, you suffer forever and be sad. Dead Space 3 is a pretty bad Dead Space game, but actually hilarious in coop. I'm just looking through my Steam list to try to find viable candidates. I don't know anything about New Year glasses to be honest. Back 4 Blood was pretty bad at launch, but it shaped up into being a functional video game. Then it was immediately abandoned. Oh, I know. Why am I dropping frames? Is why? Stop dropping frames, you're ruining Christmas. Anyways. This is more of a mod than a game here. I have not played the day before, nope. The worst game I've played was a mod of Zombie Master, already a mod. It was called Zombie Master, Black Edition. The developers of the mods had decided they wanted to make it realistic, so they deleted all of the special zombies, and make it so regular zombies one-hit you. And then they added a blob enemy. It was comically bad. Just horrible, not fun to play as either the zombie master or the player, made no sense, game ruined by realism. There was a long trend where people wanted games to be realistic, and I am glad we don't do it much anymore. There's a selling point to realism, but you have to make sure the game is fun first. Why did that one get yeeted? I haven't played the Sons of the Forest. But yeah, I'm glad we're free of realism hell. Games still try to be cinematic. That's like what every PlayStation game tries to do these days. Kind of why I have a distaste for Sony. They ruined God of War with that nonsense. The next thumbnail of 2023. I played Hitman. I had a good time doing a lot of murdering. Sorry, I needed to stretch. Thumbnail. Hitman is a pretty cool game. Goes on sale too. I recommend it. They basically packed 3 games worth of levels into one game now and gave it a roguelike mode. So it's pretty fun. "3D stretches. I don't have trackers, so I don't know if it will look that good yet. Need to get those first." The first 3D videos or streams will likely be very scuffed. I still have to mess with that stuff. But yeah, Hitman was a good game. It's a bit weird sometimes, but I enjoyed it a lot. Good times, good times. The next thumbnail. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. You're lagging out. That might be my fault, sorry about my bad internet. I am dropping frames every once in a while. I'll let you know. But yeah, Faith. Really cool game. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just a fun good time, unique, and it makes use of a simpler art style to do some cool stuff. Indie games are king these days, and Faith is an example of that. Very high quality and notable. I recommend Faith. Oh boy. Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad is a game I am glad I played, but I don't think I could play it a second time. It's a game that makes you think you are insane, until you actually become insane. Then you start shooting a meat grapple hook onto walls and selling organs. It's a very interesting game, hard to look at, motion sickness inducing nonsense. One that somehow manages to have an interesting message about immortality. I made that one cool video where I dubbed over the ending cutscene, and I think it was a cool video. Yeah, I got the undeath. Or death, I don't know. I got the what's it called? Golden Age ending. Cruelty Squad is like a masterpiece, while at the same time being a piece of shit. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I am glad that Cruelty Squad exists. I am glad we live in a time where someone can make a game like Cruelty Squad. Space Organ Trading Simulator, I saw a guide about that once. I might do it. Cruelty Squad is an insane game, and I like that. I like that we just have insane games around. I like the time we live in for this reason. Signalis. Another really cool game. I really liked Signalis. It was probably one of my first times playing one of these, like, Classic horror-esque games with the tank controls. Though it didn't have the actual classic camera that changes based on the screen. But I feel like it used its tank controls and old-style graphics quite well. Interesting story with a bunch of weird stuff in it. It also had that king in yellow thing where characters are put into roles or whatever, and honestly I thought that was weird. See you later, Uncle Rick Joven. Have a safe drive. The game kind of goes in circles about whether things happening are real or not, or really happening. With layers of like who this, who that. Personally, I like my horror stories to be real, so I will just gaslight myself into taking that opinion on the story. That probably doesn't make much sense. I don't like it when a horror story at the end just goes like it was all in their head. It feels lame to me. I don't think Signalis did this, but it left the possibility of that being the case. It's a pretty cool game though. You can actually play it on Humble pretty easily. Like if you ever get a Humble monthly subscription, because the month happens to have a good game in it that you want, you can play this for free. Darkwood didn't do the dream thing actually. Mostly, you did get stuck in a dream once, but the whole game wasn't in one. Signalis kind of blurs the lines together a lot of the time on what's real and what's not. I liked it. Cool game. Pretty spooky. The worst part about it was just the inventory size was too small, so you had to run around a lot back and forth. Would have been improved if story items didn't take up space. That's all it would have needed, honestly. Good horror game though, liked it a lot. The next one in the thumbnails, CTRL Alt Ego. It's an immersive sim where you're a robot. Also, if you don't turn off the head-bob nonsense, it will make you incredibly motion sick. And then even with all that stuff off, it will still make you motion sick. Pretty good game though, with a lot of fun mechanics and cool stuff around. It's also a little British if I remember right. Fun times. I enjoyed shooting robots with a shotgun. As far as immersive sims go, it gives you lots of options for upgrades and how to handle situations, so it's a pretty good time. I'd recommend it, but not if you easily get motion sick. If you get motion sick easily, you will die. You will simply die. Oh yeah, we played Resident Evil Village this year. Pretty fun game, a little cheesy in a good way too. Would I die if I ever played a VR immersive sim? I don't know, I haven't played a lot of VR games yet. I got a little motion sick in the past when I played VR chat a little, but I wasn't wearing my contacts, so. But yeah, Village was a fun game. It was kind of a callback to Resident Evil 4, from what I know. I like that the canonized Chris punching the boulder. The protagonist of Village is also a funny guy. He's kind of just a dude that doesn't want to be there. So his one-liners kind of reflect that, as they're just really stupid. But I like how stupid they are. Fun game, recommend. Black Mesa. This was my second time playing through it. Honestly. Just play the original Half-Life 1, it's got more charm, I think. The thing that Black Mesa does extraordinarily well, is of course, Zen. But the rest of the game, I think, is outdone by normal Half-Life 1, especially since it got a big update this year and works better. Somehow the NPCI and the combat just feels like a little screwed up in Black Mesa. The human grunts don't really act like they do in Half-Life 1. And the damage values are like crazy. It's not like bad or anything, I just feel like in regular Half-Life 1 the game feels a lot better. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to fight Marines in Black Mesa. Zen is pretty good, very pretty, it has a cool boss fight somehow. But also it has like 20 million plug puzzles. They love the plug puzzles. Plug this in here, plug it in there. How about you plug it in your outlet? Also, it's terrible and optimized sometimes. Zen would run at like 10 FPS sometimes for me. Not lewd. Could have used something done there, but they were using the engine in ways that were a bit unintended. So it makes sense. Ultimately, it's nice that Black Mesa exists, but with how easy and cheap Half-Life 1 is, I think Half-Life 1 is a better deal. I also think the music in Black Mesa is a bit, say, over the top. I am glad you survived the wood. That does sound like something a skinwalker would say. I feel like Black Mesa interpreted the Half-Life 1 story into a different, theme. It kind of felt like it tried to make it, more emotional. Yeah, Half-Life's music isn't amazing or anything, in the way they use it. But I wouldn't say Black Mesa's was that much of an improvement. It wasn't that bad, but a bit weird at times. Oh, you can look up. Fair, not a skinwalker. Yeah, they probably could have done more stuff with the music, but not that major of a complaint. I think someone is remaking Blue Shift in the Black Mesa engine, so I might play that when it's all done. Blue Shift being Half-Life's Barney expansion. Half-Life 2 and Source 2 would be neat. They need to release that Source 2 SDK though. I still need to play Alex. Once I get the 3D model working and VR going, Alex is at the top of the to playlist. But yeah, Black Mesa, not bad, but not that great of a remake. Perhaps a little overpriced off of a sale. It's pretty, but ultimately not as fun as the original Half-Life. At least in my opinion. Here's the respite where Lady J played. Seemed like she had a good time running around. I think someone tried to sell her insurance. There was a lot of driving and a lot of vehicles that were lost. I also tried to tie this respite into the one the players played, and yeah, the family was lost and the players had to fight them the session after. Sometimes life be like that, Lady J. I'll try to do more one-off respite collabs with more tubers in the future. The problem is that I am always like, oh but wait, I want to get this done before I show more people respite. And then the to-do list just keeps growing, forever and ever. Oh well, I'll eventually get to a spot I'm happy with and make more people play respite. I replayed in Sound Mind this year. Oh hey, we're 6 minutes from the new year already. Yeah, thanks for playing, Lady J. Quickly then, In Sound Mind is a really cool game, I like it a lot. It's made by the developers of Teehee Half-Life 2 mod, Nightmare House 2, and I think it's such a nice time. Fun game at play, cool tools, some lag sometimes but fun times. You can pet a cat, even. I liked it enough to play it twice anyways. It was fun. I think it's really good and more people should know about it. Yeah, the puzzles were pretty neat too. Overall, just a good video game. Not crazy scary, but more of a thriller, I suppose. I really like it. I also recommend it if you like slightly spooky games. I hope they make more games. 3 minutes until the new year. Let's sit here and stare at the clock until that happens, I guess. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? I'm not sure if I do really. Other than just keep doing fun stuff and having a good time, but that's not really much of a goal. Sorry for living in the past, I suppose. Good luck, Winder. I'm sure numbers can handle it. There's a whole ton of things I want to do next year, but I can't really pinpoint an exact goal. Maybe collab a bit more, but we'll see if that's even possible. That would be a neat mod, Shadow Moon. The new year looks pretty good to me, to be honest. Wow, just like 30 seconds now. "30 seconds and 2023 is dead. And buried." It's 2024 now. Explosions. The ball. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the new age. It's not my birthday still. Happy New Year. Here's to another great year of being a strange cat on your computer screen. The radioactive got me. I was thinking it when I said welcome to the new age, but I didn't say it. Did I ever tell you the radioactive story? A long time ago I was watching this really bad show with a friend. And in the show, the main character did some relationship things with this woman, but the woman was in a relationship. Thanks Bananian, and Happy New Year. Thank you for the bananas. You can have a banana too. But yeah, so while the man was doing criminal things, loudly in the background, radioactive as the man looked up at the window. It was so funny. It was the funniest use of a song in my recent memory. Nya, there is your Nya. I am glad you enjoyed the emotes. Nya, there is your Nya. I am happy the banana served you well. How is the future? I am kinda hungry. Man, my lunch was ruined, you know. I microwaved a hot dog, then you know what happened. It rolled off the plate, immediately onto the floor. I was destroyed. It was my last hot dog too. Wow, that's a strong banyanya. Make sure to stay hydrated out there if you're drinking things that strong. Gotta keep that banana healthy. I don't know what that means. But yeah, sadly my hot dog was lost. Yeah, I've never had alcohol before actually. I've heard it takes some getting used to. I could have cleaned the hot dog, I guess, but I just gave up on it. Thank you. I will take a muffin. Muffin's good. Dogs, that sounds like a lot. I mean, it's not really that I'm a straight edge, it's just like. I always have the creeping feeling of, what if I drink, and then I say something insane? And they never forgive me. And I go to jail. Also, I've never really had much of a reason to. Have a nice day, Banyanya. Happy New Year. Like, don't think of me as crazy, but my brain is constantly filled with thoughts that must be filtered. My brain is a different creature than the rest of me. It is constantly like, what is the worst thing you could say at this moment that would end your career? Oh man, I bet this person would hate you if you said this. It's like, why you gotta think that, brain, don't think that. Be nice instead. It's annoying. I doubt I'd really be that bad after drinking. But still, I don't really see much of a reason to drink in the first place. I can call you bad names. Stupid. Stinky. Baka 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 baka. Sorry, I don't mean that. No, my arm fell off when I switched to the other model and I can't put it back on because it's frozen in place. Chickens make a weird sound in Japanese. Let me see if I can find it. Kokiko. That's the noise a chicken makes according to Japan. French. F. Archman. Radio numbers. And this is radio numbers. Gunshot noise. Coming to you straight from the void. Hellscape noises. Bring you latest hits from respite number 7192. Sounds of ongoing conflict. Radioactive starts playing. Anyways. Shall we get back to looking over the thumbnails? It would be really easy to put it in voices of Tevoid, but it'd get copyright detected immediately. Cube. Defender of the Polyverse. Nice little puzzle game. The ending of the game was so funny. Perhaps it's a bit of spoilers, but like right at the end the woman is like, "You're going to come home and meet your wife and meet the president. You did it, you did it, you did it, you saved the planet." Honestly, one of my favorite video game endings because of all of the nonsense. This is a bit of a spoiler, but the game is so old, so the president was real, he actually talks to you. I was so happy. It's like 15 years old. Oh no, the trash scene is bugged. There we go. Mastmith, that's 14 years ago. 13 years ago. Someone gifted me that game like so long ago. It's old to me. Yeah, so Northern Journey. This game had too many fucking spiders. Way too many. I didn't think I was that arachnophobic, but it was awful. Human beings are on a different time scale. Shadow Moon, what? Anyways, Northern Journey is a pretty cool game with unique enemies. It just so happens I hate bugs and I hate spiders, so it was really hard to enjoy it. With this fear of spiders, it became the scariest horror game I had ever played in my entire life. Seriously, I have never ever been more afraid of a video game than when facing down spiders in this one. I was so incredibly stressed that the panic didn't leave me for several hours after stream. That had never ever happened to me before. Indeed, the game made me actually, audibly scream, in real life. That basically never happens. If you are afraid of spiders, do not play this game under any circumstances. If you're fine with them, it might be fun. Yeah, never be a spider again, dogs, please. Winter, stop. Fear equation. A cool little game where you manage a train full of dudes in a horror land. I played it one time, it was kind of neat. Ultimately, I won on my first run of it, but it was still cool. It was kind of like a roguelike, not bad, not a lot of staying power though. It was fun for a one-off stream, I liked it, not us if I'd play it again though. It was fun. We had a third anniversary party. That was in August. I think we played Half-Life 2 Coop again. That was the one with the rats. It's not my birthday still. But yeah, had a good time playing Half-Life 2 Coop with viewers, as always. I felt like this Half-Life 2 Coop was a little extra scuffed, but it was still a good time and I hope everyone had fun. We'll do it again for the next anniversary surely. Silvio. This game was so weird. But kind of enjoyable. For some reason you launch potatoes at ghosts. and listen to weird tapes. Yeah, I was really annoying to all of those ghosts. Just a nuisance. It's kind of a neat little game, not the most polished experience by any means, but certainly not bad. It was fun. Didn't really know what happened in the story though, I kind of just died, I think. But, good times. I made a new programming thumbnail. It's hard to tell on the smaller version, but look, zeros and ones. Programming. More programming streams coming to a cat channel near you. Yeah, Silvio did have some respite energy. Needed more monsters for that though. Oh yeah, I played Unreal Tournament 99. I love this game. What a good game. Remember when PvP FPS games were about moving really fast and having cool guns? This game reminded me that FPS games used to have really cool guns in them. When the rocket launcher shooting 5 rockets at once is seen as reasonable. I hope FPS games of the future go back to having really cool weapons. I guess Ultra Kill exists, so we're there. But quite good, quite fun. Really enjoyed going back to Unreal Tournament even if it was just against bots. It's also easy to get your hands on. Multiplayer is doomed. Yeah, probably. System Shock. Another pretty old game. This was not the remake, but the enhanced edition. I got lost all the time, but it was a pretty cool game. It showed me where a lot of immersive sim stuff really came from. The music was pretty weird a lot of the time. And also the game was kind of brutal at times, but pretty fun overall. It hurt my brain sometimes and was a little annoying in some spots, but pretty cool. Yeah, the invisible floor guys were the worst. System Shock is cool though. Good video game. The VTuber Summit. This is a game that I, as well as a lot of other VTubers, were actually in. A game about VTubers. Made by Ren. How does it feel being in a video game? It's so good. I am not even like a boss or a story important person. I'm the gacha cat, and I am so happy. It's so cool to be in a video game. The game itself is pretty cool too, a fun time. Being a VTuber definitely enhances the experience, because you are always like, oh hey, I know that person. Wow, I know that guy. Wow, I know that lady. It's impressive how good of a game a basically solo dev made out of a bunch of VTubers. In the time span of a couple years no less. It was fun. I don't want to spoil the game, but I really liked how in the end I fought that guy. You know, that guy. It was a good time. Also free if you are interested. I am chilling now. Download and play this game. Haha, Lies of P. Haha, Lies of P. Worst Souls like I've ever played. This is going to be mean. Not that I've played a tons of Souls likes, but this game really thought let's make the bosses as annoying as possible was akin to difficulty and fun. It takes mechanics from so many other games, uses them so poorly you'd think nobody even really thought about it. The things it does originally, on its own, are kind of neat, but they're so few compared to the things it does poorly. Like it has good ideas in it, constantly set back by the game shooting itself in the foot, sucking all the fun away. And the biggest problem of all, to phase boss fights where the second boss is a completely different guy. When Souls is a genre about trying stuff and learning from the reaction, to phase boss fights ruin it entirely. Because it means you will kill a boss, die immediately to the second boss, and then retread over ground you've already learned from. There comes a point where you have nothing more to learn from the first phase, yet bosses have so much health that it still just takes time. So you basically perfect the first phase of the boss, then get to shot immediately in the second phase. There's no reason for it to be this way. Simply put a checkpoint, or just have two different bosses. Or maybe, after I've killed one boss 40 times, maybe I shouldn't have to fight the first phase anymore. It's boring. It's not fun to kill a boss you've killed so many times over and over again. It just feels like a waste of your time. Ruined every single major boss fight in the game, pretty much. There were some that were fine, you know. The second phase would be like an alteration of the first, new attacks, but still much would remain. And those fights were kind of okay. But still, the game is just filled with what I will call difficulty padding. Things that are hard because you have not memorized them yet. Red attacks, weird attack delays, attacks that have no indication of what they do. Just get rid of that stuff, man. When the enemy approaches me, and holds their weapon over their head for a solid minute, just to keep me guessing of when they are going to swing, it's just so stupid. Imagine if you got into a fight, and you held a pose for 12 seconds against a guy with a sword. You'd die. You see, the bosses are allowed to fight like morons, because they have health bars that are big. It really takes you out of things when the bosses just do stupid video game things. That are meant to trick you, the player. But anyways, I'll stop complaining about P now. They could have made a really good, cool, atmospheric and fun Souls game. But then they shot themselves in the foot and everyone praised it anyways. To the next thumbnail. The moon. This was the Halloween moon stream. My first try at doing a weird in-character stream thing. I think it was fun and you guys seemed like you enjoyed it. It's more of a blue-green. But yeah, it was fun. I'll do more weird things in the future like this. You turned her down, true. Voices of the Void. So good, what a good game. I printed myself. It's really neat. I like this game a lot. It's also completely free, and not even finished. Still playing it. Take the format and explain respite things. I like interacting with chat in them though. Yeah, it's an Unreal Engine game that is filled with Gary's mod energy. But yeah, as for short vids, I like the streams because that way, chat can ask questions and sort of puzzle it out in an interactive way. I certainly would like to make short respite lore videos in the future, but it's hard, you know. I'll see what I can do in the year of 2024. But yeah, Voices of the Void. We printed me in the game, and absolutely nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. And everything went as planned. I am still playing this one, and keeping an eye on its development too. Very fun and satisfying loop that lets you feel like you are going insane in isolation. Yeah, I could owe it with the moon one probably. A little short explanation of the event that whole moon thing was about. Don't mannequin appears, I'll put you in the chipper. I want to make some cool Blender animations for respite stuff in the future. And turn those into little videos. But yeah, I am still playing Voices of the Void. Look forward to more of it next week. You want more paranoia in it? That's probably just a me problem, honestly. If you watch another streamer, like Grimmy, she is scared of literally everything in the game. One time she started starving in-game, and started hallucinating burgers, as one does, and she screamed in pure terror. It was so good. I don't normally enjoy watching people get scared that often, but it was really funny. Do not put spiders anywhere near me, Winder. Well, Voices of the Void is still a work in progress. I am sure they'll add more events and stuff as the game progresses. I am not an S, or an M, I am simply a cat. Simply cat. We did a feedback analysis stream. Went over the feedback, got some new ideas, got suggestions and stuff. Love to see it. I will start implementing more of the feedback ideas in the new year, such as membership game voting and stuff like that. The feedback stuff is always super helpful to me, so thanks for filling it out. I made this thumbnail but didn't actually stream my perspective. This was the L and Booster Necro News collab. I actually got to collab with some people. We played Grim Dawn, which is a Diablo-like. We were going to play it some more and then they got sick and died and demonetized and then sick again. So we'll probably play it again someday once we're feeling better and stuff. And then I can use this cool thumbnail I made where it looks like a bird is attacking my head. Indeed, it was my curse, my collab curse. Fun fact, there is actually a plague of 7192 in the respite lore, but don't worry about that, do not think about it or it will activate. Then we had a 2000 subscriber celebratory party thing. It's a bell. A soundless bell, one that can only be heard by things that cannot be. It's still not my birthday. So a story about this thumbnail. I wanted to do this thing where it was like layers, so you may see that black and white outline there. That's actually the shade and the moon back there. I was going to have them stand out a bit more, and tail as well, but it ended up looking pretty weird, so I just went with this instead. So I just went with the simpler pop-out outline looking thing. And yeah, we left all the company, it was chaos and my internet started to die because it could not handle hosting and streaming. Lethal Company is really fun, I love seeing people die. Wait. Like it's funny, okay? And then we did normal party stuff like drawing and other things. Indeed, in game, I don't want people to die in real life. But when people are being chased by a monster and I turn into a high quality voice actor as they scream and run for their life, that's so funny. I drew lots of stuff, purity included. Fun time, fun little party. I played Dwarf Fortress all throughout this year really. It's on a bit of a hiatus now, since I am waiting for updates and optimization, but it's a real good time. Always recommend Dwarf Fortress, good game. It gets adventure mode in April, maybe we'll try that out when it comes out. Who was my favorite dwarf and why? Most of the notable dwarves were notable for being exceedingly stupid. So I don't know exactly. Which fortress was my favorite? That's a hard question. They were all scuffed in their own ways. One time we had an early outbreak of where a creature it is. And I had to quarantine the entire dining hall and wait until every single person in there died and killed one another. Eventually that actually worked, and for some reason bones and teeth remained in various places, like under statues, until the fortress's death. Fun times, fun times. It's a good game. And then I replayed Black Souls 2. The worst dwarf workplace accident. One time I made a giant death pit with spikes at the bottom. Needless to say, some idiot managed to trip and fall right to the bottom, and he exploded. The pit was fun. But yeah, Black Souls 2, a fantastic RPG with some concerning content. It was my second playthrough, and I still had a great time. Cool gameplay, cool story, lots of options and stuff. Eunice, all my homies hate Eunice. Cursed unicorn of pain. Never forgive her. I'm going to Alice. This was that one stream. where that thing happened. And it asked you some important questions and stuff. An experimental thing that I think ended up looking pretty cool. Also tested out some weird adventure stuff in the stream. Might happen again sometime. And this one was from just yesterday. Abiotic Factor, a survival craft take on Half-Life 1. We played the playtest, had a great time, was laggy for me, but it's an alpha playtest so it'll probably get fixed. We became the science team. I'll definitely keep an eye on this one. I think the playtest is over now though. And there you have it. That's every thumbnail from 2023, at least I think it is. As well as every piece of art too. As far as I know. It was a good year. A lot of people hated 2023, it seems, but I had a good time. Lots of new stuff happened for me and things went well. I think it ends January 1st, and it is now January 1st. No idea what hour it closes though. But yeah, it's been a good year for me. I hope 2024 is a good year too. Got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to, and a lot of new things I want to do as well. A year is a long time, at least it feels that way for me. It's hard to believe that just a year ago I didn't even have this model. And now I have this super nice rigging, and also a 3D model. Happy New Year Pacific Timers. So yeah, thanks so much for your support this year everyone. I'll be sure to do my best next year as well, and keep improving the channel and doing fun stuff. Hold on, I forgot to tweet Happy New Year's. We did it though. We survived another year of life on this earth. Good job everybody, you didn't die. Now what do we do? Thanks for the follow Kapa173. I did have a Twitch account all along. I stream on Twitch once a week, just on Sundays usually. Sundays are Twitch days. It's my attempt to branch out to the other platform. That way the Twitch streamers know I exist. They will learn to fear me. No, I did the Oroch streams on YouTube. Black Souls, that is. I mean, all it would take is Twitch letting me stream Monster Girl Quest Paradox though, and yeah, I would stream it here. The tail has a gun at times. Not always, but sometimes. Really, tail is much of a gun user. More of a melee fighter mostly. But it just fits. When you give a pistol to the tail, it just works. Yeah, it's black on black if you're on night mode. Monster Girl Quest Paradox. Well, the problem with Paradox is a lot. Pretty much every sprite is kind of horrifying. I don't believe it has a SZO mode, so you'll get launched into scenes whenever you die. And also some enemy attacks will have cute in images. And the worst part yet, Paradox is not entirely finished yet. Part 1 and 2 are out, but part 3, the last part, is not yet finished. And part 3 is supposedly bigger than the other two combined, so. And it's also, since it's unfinished, untranslated. So I was have to wait for Paradox Part 3 to come out, a new age version of Duke Nukem 4 verse problem. Then it has to be translated, then it has to be censored. Basically, it will be a long while. But I'll wait. Well, Google Translation is a bit of a waste for Paradox. You see, because Paradox actually has an amazing story. Machine translating games can have varying results. We shall see, however. I will wait as long as I need to. I will endure the passage of time to play that game. The paradox. Haha. It's a long story. So Paradox is sort of like a sequel to the original Monster Girl Quest, another 3-part game that is completed. But in Paradox, things get a little crazy. I am talking alternate dimensions, reality and revealing, time being erased, insanity. It's wild. Fun game though, I want to play it again. I do have a mouth, and can scream, currently. Watch this. Yeah, you love that. The power of breaking everything. Yep. Dogs heard it, I'm sure. No, the monster girls are genuine body horror a lot of the time. Some of the girls are like, oh yes, elf girl. Other girls are like centipede girl. And it's like, why God, why would you draw that? The angel girls sometimes trend more towards, you know, the be not afraid, sort of nightmarish horrors. It was not lewd dogs, no. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask. Is there anything you'd like to see more of from me specifically in this year of 2024? Like any types of streams you really liked, or any types of streams you think I should do? I mean, I am sure there's a monster girl that's a flying shape that screams really loudly. That sounds like something that would exist in the game. Cube. Welcome Omega, you fiend. You come to me in the first day of the new year, and boop me. Happy New Year though. More in-character streams. I'll try to plan out some more. It's a little bit of work to craft a narrative that will last an hour or so of interaction, but I'll do what I can. So, you can look forward to more weird in-character streams. I'll try to even make them have like a story that progresses. It will be silly probably, but also fun. You guys did seem to really like that stuff though. I'm surprised. I thought it would have a more mixed reaction like numbers. This is a little cringe. Art streams. I am very bad at draw. The art streams will remain locked within the celebratory streams. Because I am not very good at art and mostly just do it as a little silly thing. Think of how quickly I would improve. I don't know about that. I think to improve at art I might actually have to take a second to go and learn some stuff. Duolingo stream. I'll do a Japanese Duolingo stream someday. Pro Tetris. I don't think I am good at Tetris. Happy New Year's Gravity Wolf. Welcome to the new year. Metal Wolf Chaos. Which one is that? It's familiar, but I don't remember which one it is. Why is my voice lagging like this? Weird. I still have to play Revengeance too. It's on my list of stuff to do. Test. Okay, I can speak. I'm still sort of delayed though. Not on my end though. My internet is fine this time. Probably a good time to wrap it up since it's scuffed. Hard to converse when it do this.